thecare.com. Yeah.
Welcome to the Kelly's Health and Fitness Show. I'm joined once again by the sexy model Carmen.
Hi guys, how are you?
Thanks for joining us, Carmen. And thank you guys for joining us. Today we're going to talk a bit about the upper body, that is the chest, for men and women. How do you build or strengthen the upper body? Well, if you're not using weights, by doing bench press of some sort, you can work out in the house by doing push-ups. What happens though with push-up is that after a while, your body begins to get used to your body weight. Since it's some sort of calisthenics, you're really using your body to work out. Unless you keep gaining weight or keep getting heavier and heavier, after a while your muscles get used to that particular weight that you are. Most people don't gain weight fast enough to increase their muscle mass. They gradually stay the same for a long length of time. So what can we do then to constantly build the chest even if we're not in the gym? Here's a few ideas. First of all, we're going to do push-ups. Push-ups is one of the great ways to isolate and focus on the chest. Now, I begin by demonstrating push-ups for men, and then also Carmen will demonstrate push-ups for women, because sometimes the upper body strength of the women are not as strong, but it doesn't mean that women can't do push-ups.
Can do it.
So here we go. For push-ups, unless you have some kind of help, you can simply, I like to put my leg on the other leg, and then simply hands down on the floor, and go right down and up. Now the thing about push-up is, I've seen people do them quite fast. I don't really recommend that. I find it to be not as effective. I prefer to do it slower. Nice and slow, going down and going up. I find that I get the best result from a slow movement. Now it is a bit harder and I can't do as much, but the effect is much, much better than going faster. Now, here you go. After doing one set, you take a break when you find that you need to, and then you do a good 3 sets or more. Now for the women, we'll have Carmen demonstrate how they might be able to do theirs. Carmen?
All right. Well,
now, if you watch her carefully, she's going to go down, but she won't go fully. She'll be on her knees for the ladies. So this way, you're working with half of the upper body. And you just simply go down, as she does, and that's it. Now over time, you'll find that your arms and your upper body develop, where you can do a lot more. At first, some women may start out with 1, it's just fine. 2, it's just fine. And then, as your upper body develops, you may be able to pull off what Carmen is here doing, a full push-up. Most women, though, are not that strong, which is fine. You just need to develop to that point. If you can do it on the knees, it'll help a great deal.
also even just holding plank sometimes helps.
Actually, that's a good idea.
Like sometimes, like what helped me get to that point was just sometimes if I can't do it, just hold here.
Yes, it actually does help the muscle if you're staying in that position for some time. Even if you just bend your arms like this and you stay in that position for some time, you're tense over a period of time. She is correct. Now, here's what happens. As I mentioned, over time, especially men, we outdo what the body is able to help us produce on the chest. That is, we get used to, our muscle get used to the body weight. What can we do? Well, here's a simple example. If you're working out with your partner at home, you can have your partner add some weight to you as you work out. For example, I'll begin to work out and I'll have Carmen add some weight. Here goes. So here it is, you've reached a point where your push-ups are just quite easy and you don't see the results anymore. You can simply have your partner take the weight and just add it to your back, and then that'll increase the weight as you work out.
Should I put it on your back already?
Oh yes, go right ahead.
Okay, here we go.
And there you go. Exactly, because you want to make sure it's stable on the back. And
Right.
there you go. And then, with the increased weight, you'll find that it's a whole lot different. And this you may be able to do for a few months, until you may need to increase it some more. But the idea is that There are ways to work out at home without being in the gym and using ingenuity. Okay, you may need your partner now to remove it once you've done your set. And if she's faithful, she shall remove it.
Make sure you be nice to her.
Yeah, make sure you be nice. You do not want to be stuck in that position. Now, as for your partner, usually women, it's fine on their regular push-ups. Women usually don't get to the point where they need extra weights. It's usually men that reach that level. But the question still arises. What happens when your muscles are used to this weight and you need extra weight? Well, here's an ideal idea. You have your partner become that weight. Here we'll be demonstrating as we continue with the workout, and Carmen will be the one that will become the weight. What do I mean? Well, just take a look.
All right.
So you get into your position, and as your muscles grow, fully sit on the back as her legs meet my leg.
Oh, yes. And here we go.
And now we can give it a shot. So there you go. As your muscles grow, then you'll find that your partner's weight might be just what you need to build a chest. Now once again, when you reach your point where you need to stop, make sure your partner is faithful, and then she may
Be nice to your partner.
come down. Otherwise, you may be crushed under your partner's weight. So, for guys and women, with a little ingenuity, you find that you can get in great shape at home. You can save the expense of a gym. So, once again, I'm Kelly. You're watching the Kelly's Health and Fitness Show. I'm joined by the sexy model Carmen. Thanks for joining us. We're showing you how to build your upper chest and stay in great shape.
Wow, Kelly, that was awesome. Thank you, right?
Thanks for joining us.